Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry about the audio quality. You're gonna have to forgive me today. I'm having to use the internal microphone on my camera, so it's been a while since this topic really started, a couple days, but I just felt like I really had to talk about it. Don Lemon freaking out over a Trump meme on CNN. So let's watch this and see what a joke it is.
In addition to all the lies and all the blustering at tonight's rally, Trump's war room posted a meme on Twitter today showing Trump as the supervillain Thanos from the Marvel Avengers movies, dispatching his Democratic enemies. Take a look at this.
I am inevitable.
On this solemn day, I recall that the first order of business for members of
What are we in junior high school? Like, what the hell? What is this?
Don, it's a meme, man. You need to chill out. Do you not know what a meme is? Okay. Oh my gosh, Donald Trump! How dare he have a sense of humor? I can't believe he has a sense of humor. It's unprecedented. Oh my gosh. Don, man, you really need to calm yourself, man. It's a meme. I just don't understand why you're upset. He's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with you? It's just a meme. It's not causing harm to anyone.
Like, what? What?
And he acts like he's confused. He's like, what? What? I don't understand what's going on. Where am I? What are you doing, man?
I cannot believe that I'm even having to report this on the news.
He says, I can't believe I'm having to report this on the news. Don, you don't have to report this, dude. You don't have to report. It's a meme. Memes aren't newsworthy. It's a joke. You don't have to report this. You could be talking about so many other things, but you're wasting time talking about this.
This is crazy. This is literally crazy. Are you people insane?
He's like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Are you people insane? The only person that is acting crazy right now, Mr. Lemon, is you. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say this, man. You need to learn to have a sense of humor, okay? It's a joke. Even if you don't like the joke, it's just a meme. So basically after this, he ends up having on John Kasich, the former Republican governor of Ohio. Let's watch.
What I can't believe is they put out some meme here like it's, some silly cartoon thing. I mean, not that I want to put the cartoon down, but I mean, come on now. I mean, this is serious business, and we're really at the heart of it. Everybody has to ask themselves, when I think about Ronald Reagan, would Ronald Reagan have ever called up a nation that was in trouble in terms of somebody invading part of their country and say, listen, I'll help you out with some military aid, but you got to go investigate my political opponent? I mean, that would be a fantasy movie. That just wouldn't happen, and and that's what we're facing here. And it's not just about Donald Trump, Don, as you and I have talked. It's also about future presidents and what they can do, because and what troubles me as much as anything is the issue of the truth. Mm-hmm. You and I have had a lot of good back and forth about Ohio State and LSU. I say Ohio State's number one. You say no, they're not. I say yes, they are. You say, well, I have the facts. I say, you got your facts, I got my facts. I mean, that's what's so amazing about this. The truth about things in America today, the truth is, it just depends on people's point of view. And Don, you and I were never raised to think that the truth is a matter of opinion. The truth is a fact.
Okay, so the guy, he literally spent like 3 or 4 minutes saying, opinion is not truth. Okay, Don, we all know that. The problem is that certain channels like CNN are trying to pretend like opinion is truth. They're trying to act like, oh, we're not opinion journalists. We're straight down the middle news journalists. This is a fact. That's a fact. It's not a fact. It's your opinion.
But when people said that Ukraine was really the one to disrupt the election and not Russia, and when you have intelligence officials come out and say, you know, that's the Russian line, I mean, that's just made up stuff.
Nobody's saying that Russia didn't interfere in the election. There's just a dispute on whether or not both countries did. You're saying that it can only be Russia. Oh, only Russia is the only country that has the ability to interfere in our elections. So I just want to clear that up. Nobody's saying that Russia didn't interfere in our elections. That's just a lie.
It's just not true. But yet they'll say, oh, it is true. Ukraine did this thing. I mean, it's what it does is what are we going to believe in, Don? And then here's the thing. So Horowitz comes out. He slaps the FBI. We're going to get Durham somewhere later. But what are we not going to believe anything? Are we not going to believe in any of our institutions? We don't believe in the press anymore. We don't believe in the Justice Department. We don't believe in the FBI. What do we believe in? What is it that we're supposed to have confidence in?
Well, why are we supposed to believe in things that aren't working very well? You know, I think organizations that are clearly biased. I mean, I would never say that all media is biased, because I've studied in that field, basically, like the mass media field, and obviously there's plenty of journalists out there with high integrity, but there's so many falsehoods out there, and organizations like CNN that are trying to say they're straight down the line, but they're opinion. And if you're going to be an opinion journalist, that's fine. That's fine. Just tell people, we're opinion journalists. We're not straight down the line, but they try and act like, oh no, we're such high integrity, straight down the middle journalists. It's not true.
It's tribalism. It's my team, and my team didn't do anything wrong. My team didn't videotape the Bengals. No, that never happened. I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying it's my team makes excuses on both sides. I will tell you this. I am so glad they didn't put anything about the Mueller report in, because Democrats are in denial about the Mueller report. Okay, it exonerated him. There was no collusion. Get over it. But now then we look at this Ukraine thing.
John, you're not right on that. John, you're not right on that. The Mueller report found a number of instances of obstruction, but it found that it did not rise to the level. The evidence that they had did not rise to the level. And also that the Department of Justice, the rules that you cannot indict a sitting president. But there were a number of instances in the Mueller report. It was just that the Attorney General spun the findings of the Mueller report.
That's an absolute lie. That Kasich said there was no collusion, and he said, that's not correct. That's not correct, John. Okay, if you believe that there's any, there was absolutely no evidence of collusion. If you want to say he obstructed in one way, I guess you can debate that. The evidence is super flimsy. But if you want to say that somehow he obstructed the investigation, that's debatable. But the crime that they started out investigating Trump for on collusion, there was absolutely zero evidence, and the Mueller report states this, of collusion. We found no evidence of it, and for Don Lemon to say that's not true, he's lying. He's acting like he's a truth. He's truth is so important, but you're lying to people, man. Come on. And the thing with obstruction, if you can debate if he obstructed in some way, but he was trying to obstruct an investigation because he knew he didn't do anything wrong. He knew he didn't collude. Maybe that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop people from the teams from investigating, but at the same time, I would be pretty pissed off if someone was trying to investigate me for something I never did.
But if you actually read the Mueller report, it was very damning. But you cannot say that there were no instances that Trump was exonerated from the Mueller report.
Well, he Mueller. Look, I don't want to get into the Mueller report. We can have
He
a
said if the
separate
president,
argument.
he specifically said if the president was exonerated, I would say so. He didn't say that.
No, I understand that, but listen, I've listened to our legal experts. We don't want to debate Mueller. All I'm just trying to tell you is that's behind us.
John, you don't want to debate Mueller? Come on, man. The facts are on your side, man. This is why you didn't win the the Republican nominations, because you're a wimp. We know you're a wimp, dude.
But I also think that I think what probably the biggest issue, or one of the biggest issues, is that people have to become, and I'm not sure how we educate people to do this, you have to become more media literate. And I think that that's part of the tribalism, is because people sit at home and they think that opinion journalism is somehow fact-based journalism. They don't change the channel. They don't, meaning radio, television. They don't read anything besides their whatever they agree with.
Don, are you talking about your channel? Okay, I know you love to talk negative, talk crap about Fox News constantly, but it seems like you're describing yourself. You try to act. You just literally lied about collusion. There's none. There's been no evidence of collusion. If you want to say obstructed somehow, that's you could debate that, I guess, which I don't think he really did. But that's debatable. The collusion thing, there's no evidence for that. You just lied. So quit trying to act like you're this. Oh, I'm this truth teller. I'm the straight down the middle guy. You're constantly talking negatively about Fox News, but they have their news programming during the most of the morning and in the middle of the day, and then they say, we have our opinion journalists in the evenings. They admit it. They say we're opinion journalists. Why can't CNN just admit their opinion? If they would do that, nobody would have a problem with them. But no, they try to act like this is all facts. It's all truth. That's why people are having doubting the media. It's because they are always these cable networks are trying to act like they're basically just they're straight down the middle, and they're not.
And they're not media literate. They read maybe Facebook, fake news, or what have you, and it keeps them in their own silos, and they may see something on CNN that is fact-based, and they'll say, oh, they're not telling the truth. They hear the president, people going, fake news, and then CNN can tell them all day long something that is fact-based, and they're never, ever going to believe it because they're listening to opinion hosts all day long.
And you're trying to talk negatively towards people. Oh, these people, they're just not media literate. They're stupid. You're literally telling over half the country that. Well, I mean, let's be honest. CNN's ratings are horrible. A couple weeks ago, they had their worst ratings in 3 years. They're absolutely horrible, and they're pretty much telling everybody, saying everyone that doesn't watch CNN is media illiterate or basically stupid. This is why nobody likes your channel, Don. Nobody watches your channel, man. Nobody watches your show. They're tired of being talked down to by you and your other friends on CNN and MSNBC. They're sick of it. So yeah, that's all I have, guys. If anybody actually watched, I greatly appreciate it. Sorry about the audio quality. I'm going to get a new microphone soon, so this shouldn't be an issue anymore. Thanks, and have a Merry Christmas.